I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we're taking a closer look at Nightwing issue number 44. What happens when Dick Grayson comes up against a threat that he can't punch into submission? Well, let's hop on in together and find out. Alrighty then, everybody. So I loved Benjamin Percy's work on Green Arrow, so you could bet I was super excited when I heard he would be taking the helm on Nightwing. As we join the comic, Dick Grayson is opining on how superheroing has changed in the modern age with advances in technology. No one robs banks anymore when you can steal billions of bitcoins with a keystroke. Why would assassins need to set up a high-powered sniper rifle when instead they could just program a drone to do the dirty work for them? I mean, that's all well and true, but I'm pretty sure bank robberies and assassination attempts happen in comic book land anyway all the time. Now, as Dick continues his morning commute, the train he's riding is rocked by a cyber attack as a bunch of people's phones around him begin to explode, in some cases even killing them. I mean, this could be a cyber attack, or all these people could very well just have the new Samsung Galaxy. I joke, seriously, I love the Galaxy, it's the only phone I trust. Luckily, Nightwing goes into full-on hero mode and is able to whisk away the remaining people from their devices, saving their lives. Later that day, Nightwing decides to have a conference call with Barbara Gordon, aka Batgirl, aka the big tech person in the Bat family. Here, Benjamin Percy goes for an interesting bit of characterization on Nightwing himself, and that is that he's, something of a technological Luddite. He still has a landline phone. He's slow to get with the times. Now, what I find particularly interesting about this new fresh start for Nightwing is how much Percy goes out of his way to keep from the previous run. For one, Dick is still working his job as a personal trainer. He's even got a new client. This guy's a bit of a weirdo and pretty off-putting to boot. He's got a bunch of cyborg parts and says that he wants to get big and strong so he's not a victim anymore. It seems that all of Blüdhaven right now is in the middle of something of a tech boom. At Dick's favorite deli, they're making use of a device called a phantasm, and oh, I really hope that's related to Mask of the Phantasm in some way. Essentially what it is digital gentrification. You pop this little app onto your body and suddenly your crappy rundown business looks like a 5-star restaurant. Dick is very distrustful of it from the get-go and assumes that this must be connected in some way to the cell phone attacks from earlier. This wicked dark web only gets weaved even more when Nightwing gets called into a murder scene. It seems that a Falcone enforcer wound up dead. And you guessed it, a bunch of weird technology was at the center of it. Another fun thing that Benjamin Percy keeps from the previous runs, Detective Sabobo, who is basically Nightwing's answer to Harvey Bullock. In fact, Dick even says in this issue he should introduce the two, they'd be absolutely adorable together. With all of these weird things piling up, Nightwing figures it can't be a coincidence, so he takes one of the phantasms home to tinker with it, but as we stated before, Dick ain't exactly an expert in that field. Our hero's suspicion, though, turns out to be 100% accurate as the phantasm device comes to life, grows spider legs, and then embeds in his skin. Ooh, does that void the warranty? I don't know. So that was Nightwing issue number 44, everybody, and overall I think Benjamin Percy gets things off to a pretty interesting new start. I can respect him for creating a villain that's a little bit more abstract than another crook in a costume. I also respect Percy for seeing what worked about the previous writers and not throwing out the baby with the bathwater, keeping fun stuff like Dick's job and his relationship with Saboba. I can already hear some detractors complaining that this book was too slow to start because it wasn't a pulse-pounding, thrill-a-minute ride, but, I appreciate when a superhero comic has the guts to buckle down and talk about some interesting themes and ideas outside of just colorful characters punching each other. Overall, I'd give this one a 7.5 out of 10. Definitely interested in this. I will be following this one from here on out. So that's Nightwing, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, be sure to take a closer look at some of these other videos I have available on the channel. Then you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook at Cape Joel, so you're always up to date on what I'm doing next. And hey, if you like my work and are feeling in a supportive mood, please check out my Patreon link down in the description. Patrons get exclusive access to videos and content before anyone else, and you can do so for as little as $1 a month. So until next time, everyone, this has been Cape Joel. Thank you so much for watching and listening, and I'll see you all again next time. Bye-bye.